put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria! Here's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. The field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Smack to the left. That is gone. Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Count it. And a win. And a win. Brian Perez wins the game.
Necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa.
Alrighty, welcome back to our broadcast here on Real Sports Live, coming to you from Harlingen High School South 5A Volleyball and 32 5A here on Real Sports Live. Donna North comes to town with a record of 0-8 overall, 0-4 in district play. Harlingen South 2-18 overall, 0-5 in district play, searching for their first district win. As let the PA announcer take it away here on our pregame show presented by Prano Insurance, Luke Freya Motors, Josh Woody Loans in Harlingen, Sam Nito EDC in South Padre Island. Plan your trip at SoBader.com. Here's the PA announcer. Again, the pregame festivities all out of the way here. Again, thank you for joining us from Harlingen High School South. Bringing you 32 5A volleyball coming to you from Harlingen High School South. Ruben Rodriguez here with you. Jason Benavidez to my left. Alongside Jacob Costilla, I'll be taking over the camera duties for now. Again, both teams winless in District 32 5A. Harlingen South get to pick up a win. 0-5 on the district, coming off a loss against Ed Calachosa. While Donna North 0-4 in district, lost to Wesco East on Tuesday night, 3-1. Harlingen South led by first-year head coach Dorian Perez. Eloy Leal, head coach here for the Donna North Lady Chiefs. Joel Cuellar, the assistant coach for Donna North. Ryan Molina, the assistant coach for Harlingen South. Against the pregame festivities just wrapping up. Both teams and coaches getting their final says in before we begin. So get the ceremonial good luck. Again, a big matchup here on 32 5A. As the teams will meet up in the middle. And both teams are hyped up trying to get a big win on the road on the Saturday morning. Here from Harlingen High School South. Again, our pregame show has been presented by Pronto Insurance, Luke Freya Motors, Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans, Sam Benito EDC, and South Padre Island. Find your trip at sopadre.com. For joining us here on the live camera presented by Pronto Insurance. Harlingen South will start things off on the left-hand side. They'll be in the home orange with the green and black trim. Donna North in the black and maroon and white trim. So we get set to go for 32 5A volleyball. Other matchups going on in Real Sports Live. I know we have St. Joe taking on La Jolla. We also have Harlingen and Edinburgh on some matchups here on RSL. The two head coaches, Dorian Bettis, head coach for Harlingen South. Eloy Leal, the head coach for Donna North. Again, both teams winless in District 32 5A. It's the final instructions being said, and thank you for joining us again here on the broadcast. Ruben Rodriguez with you. Jacob Costilla and Jason Benavidez to my left. They'll be taking turns altering on the camera. Jacob Costilla doing a good job at the water polo a few moments ago. It was a quick rush over here, about a 45-minute intervene we had to try to get over here to Harlingen South. Had to go pick up a battery at home, pick up another extra mic, and then we finally made it back over here again. We thank you for joining us. We're set to go now. Giovanna Gomez set the serve, and we're just moments away from underway as Donna North starts things off against the Lady Hawks. Both teams in search of their first win. And this ball will deflect out of bounds, and Donna North will pick up the first win early on, or first point early on. They'll take a 1-0 lead. Again, Donna North 0-4, Harlingen South 0-5 in 32 5A play. Donna North completely winless on the season, 0-8. Harlingen South only 2 wins under their belt, 2-18. South, of course, in their first year on the 5A. As here comes the Irv. This one gets across. This one takes a bounce. Calling for it now on the setup. This one thrown over. Ball bumped up, and that one winds up in the net, and Harlingen South will get to tie the game up. Point winds up for Harlingen South. That's a 2-1 lead. And South here now set the serve. That's Rihanna Lopez. She'll get it across and trying to keep that one in play down in North. Harlingen South will go on a 3-0 run as they first started trailing 1-0, and then Harlingen South picks up 3 straight. As once again, Rihanna Lopez, the sophomore, set the serve. And she gets this one across. Here we go. This one takes a bounce out of bounds and a misread. And Harlingen South on top 4-1. And both teams desperate for their first district win. Harlingen South, they're 0-5. They're in 10th and 32 5A. Donna North right in front of them at 0-4 and 9th. Ball gets across. Harlingen South trying to get a good read on it. Here comes the setup now. That's Laura Garcia trying to get to it. It's across. Now one gets through, and Harlingen South will pick up another one, and they'll take a 5-1 lead early on. So 5-1 the lead. Irv gets across, here it comes. This one takes a bounce, and Donna North will pick up the point, make it a 5-2 ball game. The serve winds up in the net. Harlingen South back up by 4 on a 6-2 lead. Good crowd on hand for this Saturday matinee matchup. 12 o'clock start. We started off at about 12:15 with the senior parent night here from Harlingen South as the serve gets across. That's Cameron Castillo on the serve. Here's a setup now for Donna North trying to get that one across, and a good shot there was out of Maris Lopez. Here's a setup now on the kill attempt by Laura Garcia, and that one just winds up outside. And Donna North will cut it back down to within a 3-point game at a 6-3 score. Serve will just wind up in the net. Harlingen South will pick up another one, make it 7-3. 7-3 lead for the Harlingen South Lady Hawks over Donna North. Serve gets across. This one deflects off, and Harlingen South now up on a 5-point lead. Guido Leal trying to draw some composure for his Donna North Lady Cheats on the field. Isaiah Ramirez here again set the serve for Harlingen South. Will get across. This one takes a high bounce up. All just stings out of bounds, and Harlingen South now up by 6. Again, look at Harlingen South and Donna North, teams who know each other very well, have been playing together in the same district for the past few years. They were in 6A, and this year now they're in 32-5A. Timeout called by Donna North will take one as well. 9-3 lead for Harlingen South over the Lady Chiefs. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Real Sports Live!
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, variadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live! Woo!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Hi, kid. Real Sports Live, 9-3 your score. Harlingen South up on top by 6. Donna North just calling their first timeout. That was Elo Leon trying to talk things over as the Lady Hawks get this one across. Donna North trying to chase this one up. This ball gets over. Here comes a setup. Cameron Castillo on the setup for a soft kill attempt. Kept in play. Ball on back over across. Trying to get it back around. Here comes the setup, and this one just winds up out of bounds. And Donna North will catch a break, and they'll cut it down to a 5-point game on a 9-4 score. And football fans, week 3 of Valley High School football continues. Corpus Christi Miller take on Laredo Alexander. That one tonight at 7 o'clock here on Real Sports Live. Ball winds up. There's a point for Harlingen South. They'll put the lead in double digits, a 10-4 game. Arda Garcia now set the serve for the Lady Hawks as Maya Monreal checks out of the ball game. Serve gets across. Here we go. Ball bumped up, trying to get this one over. Takes some good plays. Here comes the setup, trying to get it back across. Good serve across by Harlingen South. All knocked back over on the Lady Hawks side. Here comes the setup for the kill attempt. This one takes a bounce, kept in play in the backcourt by the Lady Chiefs. Here comes the kill attempt there by Giselle Trevino. She's met at the net by a Lady Hawk, and the South Hawks pick up another point. On the touch across by Daniela Izaguirre. Harlingen South now up by 7, 11-4. 11-4 the current score so far in this one, as this one just set to get across and they run into her at the net, kept in play. All bumped up. This one takes a burst back, and here comes the setup trying to get it across. All kept in play by Donna North. A back and forth battle here so far in this mid-stage of the set one. And it gets across off the soft touch by the Lady Hawks. Harlingen South now up here by a total of 8, 12-4 in set one. And the North was trying to figure something out. Comes the setup. Ball back across here now. Wireless mic is turned back on. A timeout called by Donna North. We'll take one as well. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchos me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is
At Kid Real Sports Live, 14-4 ball game. Harlingen South on top as the serve across by Lara Garcia, and we're back underway. Lady Hawks forcing Donna North to call their second timeout as the Lady Chiefs trying to get something going on this 14-4 game. That one winds up in the net, and Donna North will catch a break. They cut the lead down to within 9 on a 14-5 game so far in set one. Thank you for joining us here on a Saturday afternoon from Harlingen South. Ruben Rodriguez with you, Jacob Costilla to my left, manning the camera. The young gun learning the ways of behind the lens. So here comes the serve across. Comes the setup now, trying to get the kill attempt. That one just finds the back corner, but a bit too out of bounds. And Donna North on a 2-0 run. They pick up 2 points. So they will the lead down to 8. As the ball goes back across, all kept in play here by Harlingen South. That one picked up, and the Lady Hawks back onto another point. Make it 15-6. Serve across this time here by Mallory Mireles. And on the setup here, Harlingen South is trying to draw something up. Here comes a kill attempt and a good dig by Donna North. But it drops in, and the Lady Hawks pick up another one. They force it back to a 10-point game, 16-6. Sky high keep up in the back court. Ball thrown back around. Comes the setup. A point for Donna North on a miscue there by Harlingen South. Makes it 16-7. All picked up. Harlingen South now back up by 10, 17-7. Serve across. This one winds up to the left. Makes it 18-7. Ball gets across. Good read on the offense. Here comes the setup. This one goes away. The ball dealt back. Here it comes. That one winds up in the net. Harlingen South picks up another one. Makes it 19-7. Ball gets across. That one winds up down. And Donna North will pick up another point to make it 19-8. Serve gets across. Donna North trying to get a read on it. Here it comes on a soft touch over the net. The point for Harlingen South. It makes it 20-8. All winds up in the net. Makes it 22-7. 22-7 score between Harlingen South and Donna North. Lady Hawks here as a libero. Caitlin Rodriguez gets this one across. Comes a setup for a kill attempt. That one deflects off the back court. Maris Lopez picks up the kill. Gosh checks out of the ball game. Giovanna Gomez checks back in and she'll be set to serve. 22-8. 14-point difference between the Lady Hawks and Lady Chiefs so far. Here comes the setup. Ball winds up back. This ball thrown back over a high lobbing shot. Kept in play. Donna North trying to get a read on it. Ball dealt back across. There's a setup. A soft touch across and a carry on Harlingen South gives Donna North the lead. Would have been a kill for Harlingen South to make it 23-8. Turns out being 22-9 off the carry against the Lady Hawks. Comes the setup. This one winds up in the net. Another point here picked up by Donna North, makes it 23-10. .310, here it comes. Makes a bounce. Here's the setup and a big kill there by Harlingen South. With the replay here presented by Rolly Gonzalez. Josh Moody Loans on the play. Big kill by the Lady Hawks makes it 23-10. 24-10, excuse me. Across, here comes the kill attempt by Esley Diaz. Ball kept in play. This one takes a few bounces where it's lobbed back over by Rodriguez. Thrown across here. Comes this setup now. Ball gets across. Here comes the setup. This one a big block at the net there. America Regalado, and that point goes out towards Donna, and they cut it down to 24-11. Ball gets across. Thrown back. Here comes the setup now by Castillo. Castillo on the set and a block attempt. High Donna north as Mireles tried getting the kill across. A soft touch there now by Elia Ramirez. Not all she that'll be all she wrote in the first set. It's 25-11. Harlingen South beats Donna North in set one. Give you a recap when we return. We're watching Real Sports Live as we get set for set number 2.
Más barato, nadie.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, variadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
I'm a 5th grader at Champion Elementary, and next year, I'm going to be at 6th grade at Perkins Middle School.
My favorite thing about my school is that they make it fun for us to learn. As an 8th grader, I will be able to take high school classes in middle school.
Well, I take a lot of the dual enrollment classes that TSC offers to us.
They have given me an early start on what I want to become in the future, which is a mathematics teacher.
That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, variadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business service.
Flexible.
Insurance for all your needs.
Barato.
You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
Emma.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have?
1-0 lead so far for Harlingen South. We start off the second set. Thank you for joining us. 1-0 lead here on Real Sports Live. Ball gets across. Donna North trying to keep that one and play that one in the backcourt. Castillo here on the setup for the kill. This one gets across off the shot attempt by Ella Ramirez. Harlingen South up by 2 now. 2-0 run so far to start off the second set. Joining us here again, matchup presented by Prano Insurance. And gets across. Here comes the setup. And get this one over and a block at the net. Good play there. That was Mario Garcia on the block. Castillo on the setup one more time for Garcia. That one kept in play by the Lady Chiefs. Set here now for Elsley Diaz for Donna North. Another big setup here this time. Ella Ramirez who tried getting this one across. Ball winds up out of bounds. The Lady Hawks will watch it sail by. It's a 3-0 run. We saw Donna North, they called 2 timeouts in that first set. Harlingen South yet to call a timeout. They've seemed to be more under control of this matchup. Donna North will finally pick up their first point, ending the 3-0 run by the Lady Hawks. You college football fans, Texas and Alabama tied up at 10 at the half. Point here now is a chance for Donna North to take this one back and get something going. It's America Regalado who set the serve for Lady Chiefs. Your score. This one gets across. Winds up out of bounds, and Harlingen South picks up another one. They go back to a 3-point lead, 4-1. I'm going to say 4-1. They're going to keep it 4-1. Ball gets lobbed across, and that one will drop in for a point for Donna North as they cut it down to a 2-point game. All across. Here comes the setup. That one drops in and it makes it 4-3. Across. Here comes the setup, trying to get it the cross on the kill. Mallory Mireles. And she'll pick up another one for Harlingen South as they go up by 2 after Donna North was giving them quite a scare, bringing it back up to within a 1-point game. So 5-3 now off the kill by Mallory Mireles. Ramirez gets the serve across, and that one takes a bounce off a Lady Chief. Harlingen South picks up another one, 6-3. On goes back. Here it comes on the kill attempt, lobbed out. Castillo on the setup for Mireles. Now one gets blocked at the net, and Harlingen South gives up a point. And Donna North inches back to within 2. As some subs check in, checking out of the ball game. Chitzel Trevino. Esmeralda Torres now is. Amaris Lopez checks into the ball game. Maritza Tsayens also checking in the game for Donna North, Small gets across on the kill attempt there by Laura Garcia. Thrown across here by Amaris Lopez. Lady Hawks keep it in play in the backcourt. This one thrown back across by the libero Rodriguez. Here comes the setup kill attempt now, this time for Jocelyn Regalado, and that one finds the corner. Harlingen South keeps it back in play, or Donna North keeps it in place. 6-5, they cut it down to a 1-point game. 25-11, the final score in that first set. Lady Hawks jumped out to a dominant run as the serve gets across. Good save by Harlingen South. Here comes the setup now for Laura Garcia. That ball kept in play, no drop. And Harlingen South picks up another point to go back up by 2, 7-5. Oriana Lopez checks into the ballgame for Maya Monreal. Daniela Teron also checked out of the ball game as Cameron Castillo checks back in. This ball belt across, good playmaking. Harlingen South getting a good read on the ball. They're managing to keep this ball alive. This one thrown across here now by Mallory Mireles. That will wind up out of point for Donna North, and they'll cut it down to a 1-point game, 7-6. More subs here now. Ana Garcia checks out of the ball game, and Daniela Teron checks back in for the Lady Hawks. And 7-6 game in this second set. Harlingen South trying to make it a 2-0 lead after winning the first one 25-11. And broadcast presented by Pronto Insurance here on the premium channel of the Stars Network, powered by RSL. 7-6, here comes the serve, and nearly an ace. Here's that one kept in play by the Lady Hawks. Kill attempt there by Rihanna Lopez, and it'll wind up in the net. And Donna North will tie the game up. Giovanna Gomez set the serve, a chance to take the lead for the Lady Chiefs. They haven't led since the first set where they took that opening score. All kept in play. Castillo here on the setup now for Mireles, and that one gets across, and Harlingen South back on top. Donna North, the pesky team, tying the game back up. Where they pick up another one. 8-7 lead here now as Mireles set the serve. She's been exceptional tonight for Harlingen South. As that one drops in, another point for the Lady Hawks. They're now up by 2, 9-7. This one will get across. All bumped up, and it's kept in play. Here comes the setup. Good block at the net. Harlingen South gives up and picks up another point, makes it 10-7. 11-7 your score. All gets across. Harlingen South. Picks up another point. That makes it 12-7, a 5-point lead over the Donna North Lady Chiefs. This one gets across. And to set up, Lady Hawks trying to draw something up on the kill attempt there. Daniela Izaguirre. And she'll pick it up and get another one for Harlingen South on the kill by Izaguirre. Back and forth they go. This one kept in play in the backcourt by the Lady Hawks on the setup. Castillo here now as Rihanna Lopez tries to get to the cross, and that one winds up out of bounds. Donna North back down to within a 5-point lead. Lady Chiefs here trying to hold their composure and compete with Harlingen South, who's been very efficient so far. Gets across, here it comes. Oh, gets around. Good playmaking by Lady Hawks. And a point for Donna North. They'll pick up another one, makes it 13-9. All off the cross on the kill attempt there by Damaris Lopez. Back and forth. Here comes a set up, a soft touch. Lady Hawks keep it in play. Good chase down here by Lopez. Throw it back across here on the other side. 14-9 game, and that one just sails out of bounds, and you can make it a 14-10 game. Harlingen South picks up another point, makes it 15-10. Garcia checks into the ball game. Garcia checks in, Wafteron will check out. (15-10). This one will get across. Comes the set up, thrown across on the kill attempt, and that one just outside. And Harlingen South gives up another point. It's back down to a 4-point game, a lot more closer in this second set as compared to the first one. Gets across, that makes it 16-11. All winds up out of bounds, makes it 17-11. Harlingen South now up by 6. 6-point game and 17-11 here for Harlingen South. Serve gets it to the net. Makes it 17-12. All in play, that one winds up in the net. And South gets another one back, 18-12. Keeps it 19-12. Your score. And winds up in the net, makes it 19-13. Serve gets across. Here's the setup. Trying to get it over. This one broken up, and it'll just stay in bounds. And Harlingen South picks up one more, and it's up 20-13. All gets across. Here's the setup. Kept in play in the backcourt. Harlingen South. Here's now the setup on the soft touch there. Sophia Gonzalez winds up for a point. 21-13. here as the serve by the Lady Hawks gets across. Donna Nord trying to get a read. Back. Here comes the setup by Castillo now for Mireles. And that one will get inside for a kill, and Mallory Mireles picks up another kill for Harlingen South. Makes it 22-13. And winds up in the net on the kill attempt by Donna North. That was Justin Regalado trying to pick up a kill for Donna North. 23-13. And gets across. Here comes the setup. That one drops in as Daniela Zagita tried to get the block. That's 23-14. Hey, 14. Comes the setup, big block, and that one winds up out. 24-14. 23-15, excuse me. On a flip back around. 23-15, this one gets across. This one dug up and winds up in the net. Makes it 25-15. Harlingen South now up 2-0 here as they get another big win by 10. 25-15. We'll switch gears and get set for set number 3. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Doctor visit. Why wait? SoPadre.com.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
insurance for all your needs.
Barato.
You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
Come on.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We are the Border Cowgirls, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the San Bernardino Lady Trojans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We are the Westaco Lady Panthers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
A world of opportunity awaits students on their unique path to college acceptance and career readiness. The path to college starts on day one in Los Fresnos, a path that starts with a solid foundation rooted in the classroom by exceptional educators. The path to college starts in Los Fresnos. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
We are the Red Lady Raiders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Serve winds up in the net. Welcome back to the broadcast here in Harlingen South on top. 2 games to none. 25-11 in set 1, 25-15 in set 2. Now here we are in set 3. Harlingen South looking to get their first district win and go 3-18 on the season and 1-5 overall on the season. Ball takes a bounce out of bounds. A few bounces before Harlingen South picks one up. Two 2-0 lead so far here for Harlingen South over Donna North in this third set. It was a closer knit matchup to start off in set number 2. Two nothing. 2-0 lead here for Harlingen South over Donna North. This was now discussing something. Trying to figure out what went down. Now both teams here trying to get something going. Don't know what the pause was about, but nevertheless, picked up here now. Harlingen South back to business as they up by 2-0 here now in the start of the third set and make that 3-0 off the save. 3-0 now here as Rihanna Lopez set the serve. Ball just skips over the net and a 4-0 run for the Lady Hawks over Donna North. Eli Leon trying to coach his team around. Donna North again 0-8 overall in the season, 0-4 in district. Ball kept in play. Winds up in the net. Make it 4-1 as Donna North picks up their first point in this third set after trailing on a 4-0 run by Harlingen South. Ball deflects off and becomes 4-2. Serve gets across. And winds up in the net, brings up 5-2. And takes a few bounces. It's 5-3 now your score. Two check-ins now set to come in. That gets Marita Sainz and Anamaris Lopez set to come in. Checking out of the ball game, Titsel Trevino and Esmeralda Torres. The official doing the official substitution. So 5-3 now here in this third set. Donna North set to serve this one out. Again, that's Marita Sainz. Gets this one across. Here we go. On the setup. Well, takes a bounce. They're getting a good read on it. This one goes out. All captain players a setup. All across. That one drops in and make that one a 6-3 score. Or 5-4 score, excuse me. Lady Hawks trying to keep this one in play. Ball thrown back across. North getting a good read on it, under it now. Marita Sainz, and they go for a kill off the America Regalado, and now winds up in the net. It makes it 6-4, South back on top and increase the lead to 2. Ball goes back. Out of bounds, 7-4, Harlingen South now back on top. Seven, 4 your score. That one deflects out of bounds. Makes it 8-5. Or picks up another one. This one just skips over the net, and Donna North cuts it down to a 2-point game. North trying to avoid a sweep here. They lost 3-1 on Tuesday night against Wesco East. South suffered a sweep of their own against Ed Chelsea, hence their 0-5 on the season in district play. Here comes a setup. A big block at the net. Nelson Regalado comes up with a block, and she cuts it down to a 1-point game. All deflecting outwards. Nine 7, Lady Hawks set to serve. All lobbed into the net, and Harlingen South increases their lead. Kept in play. Makes it 11-7. Ball just gets past and off the hand of a Lady Hawk. Scored 11-8. Harlingen South. (13-8). (13-9) now here. Donna North cuts it down to a 4-point game as Harlingen South tries to get a good read on it. 13-9 here in the third set. Harlingen South still trying to hold on and trying to get the sweep again. They suffered a sweep loss against Ed Chelsea Tuesday night. Wesco East beating Donna North by 3. 14-9 and 3-1 in the fourth set. As Harlingen South picks up a point and make it 14-9. So 14-10, Donna North back up here to serve. Goes back, and that one drops out of bounds, and South now back up by 5, 15-10. 15-10. Here comes the serve by Harlingen South. That one just nearly gets across. Here comes the setup as Lady Hawks trying to keep that ball in play. Chased down by Rodriguez. Throwing back crossover. That's Mireles. This has gotten multiple kills tonight as this ball flags outwards, and South increases the lead to 6, 16-10 in its third set. (16-10). A point for Harlingen South, make it 17-10. Was Rihanna Lopez here set the serve once again for the Harlingen South Lady Hawks. Comes kill attempt now by Jocelyn Regalado. That one winds up in a block at the net by Harlingen South. Make that one 18-10. Ball across. Kept in play by Harlingen South. Thrown back across now by Laura Guerra. Here comes the setup now. This time that's Ronaldo Torres trying to get it across. And he'll sail a bit too hard as that one's out of bounds. 19-10, Harlingen South up by 9. And Donna North wants to call a timeout. They'll talk things over. 19-10 in set number 3. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
And let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Back here to Real Sports Live. Lopez gets the serve across. We're back underway. On the setup, trying to get this one over. A little bit of a miscue. Lady Hawks keep that one in play. They're going to watch it sail out of bounds as Donna North will stop the bleeding. And they cut it down now to an 8-point game, 19-11. For those tuning in, shout out to Liliana Cariaga tuning in from Bronzeville. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast here on a Wednesday afternoon, 1:19 p.m. Saturday, or I just said Wednesday, a Saturday afternoon. (19:11) here now. Donna North trying to hold on for dear life as that one just sails out of bounds, and the Lady Hawks now within 5 of capturing game 3. All gets across. Here comes the setup. Now for Jocelyn Regalado. That one winds up out of bounds and South themselves cut it down to a 10-point, or back up to an 11-point game, I should say. Cameron Castillo. Here comes the setup on the soft touch. Good read, ball thrown across. That one too much power, out of bounds on the North now, back down to 9, 21-12. Into a 9-point game. Ball bounces back. Here comes the setup, thrown across. Kept in play. Here comes the setup for Mireles, and that one just goes out of bounds. It's 1-13. All set back up. Here it goes. A block at the net. Ramirez picks up the block and now 3 away from capturing the victory on a sweep fashion. Ball goes out of bounds and South picks up another one. Time to serve by Ramirez. Donna North wants to call another timeout. They'll talk things over. 23-13, 10-point game. South 2 away from the sweep. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
541-9594.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
I'm a 5th grader at Champion Elementary, and next year, I'm going to be at 6th grade at Perkins Middle School.
My favorite thing about my school is that they make it fun for us to learn. As an 8th grader, I will be able to take high school classes in middle school.
Well, I take a lot of the dual enrollment classes that TSC offers to us.
They have given me an early start on what I want to become in the future, which is a mathematics teacher.
That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences.
Back here to Real Sports Live, 23-13, timeout called by Donna North. Here comes a kill attempt there by Medico Regalado, and they'll get it. (23-14) to a 9-point game we go. Ball takes a bounce. Here comes a setup lob back across by Harlingen South. Here comes Donna North now back on the offense. Regalado trying to pick up another kill. Won't go. Thrown back by Harlingen South. Another setup here this time. Give that to Torres. Torres trying to get that one across. And a big kill attempt, but that one drops in. See who was on the kill. That was Laura Garcia, and she makes a game point up to a 10-point game. (24-14), here we go. Winds up in the net. Harlingen South gets the win. In a sweet fashion, they capture their first district win of 2022. Welcome here to the Real Sports Live post-game show presented by Economy Awards. Co-player of the game, first off, Mallory Mireles from Harlingen South. Post-game show presented by Toronto Insurance, Luke Maria Motors, San Benito EDC, South Padre Island, Josh Mooney Loans in Harlingen. 25-14. Your final score in this third and final set. Harlingen South gets the sweep. Big win for the Lady Hawks. In set one, Harlingen South won 25-11, and they win 25-15 in set two after Donna North gave them quite a fight. Before Harlingen South wraps it up 25-14 in set three, they capture their first win in district play. Stay tuned for the highlights after this one. Plenty more volleyball action still up next here, as we do have Edinburgh High and Harlingen High also across town here from Harlingen South. Then we have some football tonight between Laredo Alexander and Corpus Christi Miller. That's going to do it for us here from Harlingen South. Mr. Joe Bowling for Jason Benavides and for Jacob Castillo. I'm Ruben Rodriguez saying so long and good night from Harlingen, Texas. Harlingen South gets their first district win in a sweep over Donna North. This has been a Real Sports Live production. As always, stay safe, good night, and God bless. We'll see you on the next broadcast.